Let's go.
Yeah, another day, another episode, bro.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Wow, every week is a week closer to our new series.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm kind of excited. I'm feeling tingly everywhere. Damn. Tingles, mingles. If you're wondering what Jen is drinking, it's actually straight up cocaine in his water bottle. He's just shaking that shit up. Yeah, check it out.
I forget to refill. Fuck.
He's all G, man.
G.
Alright, man. So before we start today, what did a wise man say?
A wise man once said, "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
Damn. Whoa.
God damn.
Ui.
God damn.
Wow. That was deep, man. That was deep.
Wise
Oi.
words.
Alright, man. So today's episode, after what had happened last week over here, we had a really big entity. We decided to take it chill because our social bet just died.
Drain, bro. Must
Yeah.
replace already, bro.
Yeah, just
At this
depleted. Yeah. It's gone. Unrechargeable. But we'll pick ourselves back up,
Yes, sir.
That's what we do. We stand
All right,
up.
Zach. What are we talking about today?
So many of y'all know what our next series is about. So just now we were sitting down there, we were thinking, hey, what to talk about today? And then we realized we both are, especially we are senpais in dating, We are the senpais in the dating field. Right. Been there before, done that, Started from the bottom, now we're here. So
Zach like to have girlfriend on. I've
Oh.
never seen Zach single for longer than 2 months, maybe 3 months.
that ain't true, dog.
Okay, 4.
Nah,
At most.
nah. Hey, but today it's not about me, bro.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about our single ones.
Single kakis.
Yeah, single friends, single listeners, just single lah. But yeah, so today we are going to be talking about dating tips. We are going to be giving all of you guys some dating tips. Yeah.
I don't know how we got the balls to have to give advice about this
Bro.
field, but
We are the managers and we are the coaches. We created this shit.
love gurus.
Yes, sir.
Call us Cupid, bro.
Yes, sir. Literally. All right. So,
Alright.
Dating Tips 101 with Run Your Mouth, Part 1. Take
Part
it away,
one.
Jen.
All right. There, I feel so. I feel like a therapist, bro.
Oh, wow. A therapist is only a space away.
Advisor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what do you think is the most common mistake men make when they first start dating someone?
Ui, legends. Wow. This one is not speaking from experience, but speaking from views, from how I see the players play. Right?
Sure.
Because we don't play anymore, we already been there, we already senpai level, we retired out of the game. We're no longer in the court, right? But when I see the boys in the court, especially the boys, wait, this tip is just for the boys, right? Or are we like for the girls also?
I think we could do both.
We do both, okay? It's for both the genders, okay?
Common mistake, both.
Both of them make.
Everyone makes.
Everyone makes.
Yeah.
Okay. The number one mistake I see everyone make is usually putting
Both feet in. Like
Wow.
going all out already.
Going all out is one thing, but it's putting their double best foot forward. So it's like emphasizing or even exaggerating what they can do or what they are or what they are achieving. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they go in, for example, first date, this guy, he dresses way out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Or acts way out of the ordinary, fake
Like it's not
accent
normal,
yeah. Fake accent overspending over cocky and all that stuff. And eventually they can't keep up with that mask that they put in front.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I don't know if you all notice or you all know that the other party can actually call out that shit very fast. But I think they just don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think no one will call it on the first date. But after a while, they'll be like, then that's when they will see the standards drop.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they start seeing the differences. They're like, but in the beginning, this happened, you do this, you act a certain way. Then after a while, you're like, yeah, bro, the mask is off. Yeah, that's the number one mistake lah.
To me, from a man's perspective, I only can say from a man's perspective.
Yeah. I mean, you can say from a woman's perspective from how you see lah. Or
Okay
how stories you hear lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the man's perspective, right, there are like my top 3, I think. Because it's like, okay, first one I notice is being too clingy in the dating phase.
Too clingy.
Yeah. So you're really like texting her every day. You're texting her while she's busy, wanting to meet every day, wanting to call every night, things like that.
Right.
And then the second one is, I don't know why, I'm not much of a talker, but I do see some guys who like to talk about themselves on the first date. So I think I've heard that's a very, that's a turn off for a lot of women because they feel like it's very overwhelming in a sense because it feels like the guy is quite a narcissist lah.
Yeah. Just putting the spotlight to himself. Right.
And the third one is being quite nonchalant in a way. Like you don't really care, you're just there. Then
like
they're boring in a sense.
Are they like that by nature or are they like intentionally trying to be like extra nonchalant?
I think some people may be like that by nature, but if you know you're going for a date,
put in
and
more
you
effort.
just you're just going there and like not even trying to converse and get to know the person, then I think then what's the point of a date?
Yeah, true, man. Well, I've witnessed some shit like that before.
It's quite weird lah.
Like I've sat beside a couple who sounded like they were having their first date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So initially they were talking, then there was the small talk lah. You know, the standard. What's your favorite color? What's the kind of fashion you usually wear and stuff like that. But the worst part was after a while, I just see awkward silence.
Yeah.
And then the guy just whips out his phone and then he's just texting or something.
Oh, that's a no, man.
Yeah, man. That's the
like
number one.
Using your
off.
phone during a meal should never be done at all. Not even like using your phone, like putting your phone on the table.
Oh yeah.
At any meal, I feel like it's quite disrespectful.
Yeah, correct. I mean, unless you're with your friends and shit, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Right? Or if you're going to like take a photo or whatever, that's chill. But
leave your phones
else,
in your bag lah.
Yeah.
Or in your pockets. Oh, there's one more. This is more to the guys. I don't get why they do it, but I see a lot of people do it. Is when they are on the dining table, right? At the dining table, I mean. Their caps are on. That's the weirdest thing ever. And I've learned from young that it's very rude to be at the dining table with a headdress on.
They said, I mean for men lah, right? They said the gentleman thing to do is when you're indoors or you go into someone's house or you go somewhere indoors, the first thing you do is take off your cap. The cap is usually for you to wear outdoors.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay, in their defense, I think maybe they are just covering up their insecurities. Maybe they got some mad hairline or bad haircut or receding hairline or something like that, you know.
But if in the context of a first date, shouldn't that be one of the things that should be shown?
Yeah, it should be revealed.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that 3 is for men's perspective already. What's the woman's one, man?
I don't know, man. Maybe being too
entitled.
Not entitled.
Like acting entitled. Behaving entitled?
Like,
I don't know.
Behaving very
snobbish.
Snobbish is one. And unruly, just very, for lack of a better word, very low class. Not very ladylike.
Okay.
Yeah, you act like rowdily.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the weirdest things.
For you lah.
Yeah. That I will treat you like a bro.
Right.
If you act like that.
Okay, I think they start behaving like that, right? When they don't feel the connection with the guy already. So for guys,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so for guys, right, if you see your first date and the girl is behaving that way, bro, I think you lost it already. You lost
It's the bro
plot.
zone already.
Yeah, you already bro zone already. And some girls they don't have the, I wouldn't say guts but they don't have the heart to like just stop the date abruptly or some shit like that, right?
That's true.
So they just carry on with the date, but then they start to have a change in direction of their approach.
No, but then you should openly tell them like, oh, I really don't feel the connection.
I don't think everyone will be
Can-
daring to say that on a first date lah. They will wait until they go home, then they message like, hey, I think we're
See,
better
that's
off
the
as
thing.
friends, you know?
That's the problem. Like people are not upfront about what they feel.
Yeah, true lah.
Like you can always be upfront as long as you do it in a nice manner.
Yeah lah, don't be too rude lah.
Yeah. And don't be so like like you're quite condescending in a sense.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
another one. That's chialat, man. That's chialat, man.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Wow. Great start. Okay. If you guys are not taking notes, please do. Alright. We are senpais.
We'll do up a quiz for you guys. The passing mark is 95%.
Yeah, 95% lah.
It'll
This
be
is
a MCQ
all.
of 100.
This is all going to help you guys and gals in our dating series. Okay. It will help a lot because this is how you're gonna bag a chick or bag a dick. I have a lack of better word for that lah. My apologies, but yeah. Damn. Alright,
Anyways.
moving on. Yeah.
Okay, so then how can someone confidently approach someone they are interested in without coming across as overconfident or insincere?
Ui. Well, okay, for me, I would take, okay, for my personal stance on this, right, is just be yourself. Like, if you think you are naturally outgoing, talkative, and like happy-go-lucky, or like to say some crude jokes or anything, just be yourself. And in you being yourself is already a sense of confidence.
That's true.
Right.
That means you're comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah. And people can really tell if you're comfortable with yourself or comfortable doing certain things, acting a certain way.
Right.
And for them to see you being yourself on the first date, right, it's a hit or miss lah. If they like you for who you are, then good lah. Just continue being confident lah.
Yeah.
If they don't like you for who you are and on the first date itself, then it's also technically a blessing ma, because you're not gonna waste your time being with someone and try to work things out, and then in the end it just fails when your true color prevails or some shit like that. Yeah. So just my take is just be yourself lah. That's the best confidence lah.
Yeah lah.
Yeah. You
I think be a genuine person.
Which is also be yourself lah.
Yeah. No, like as a person, like be nice, treat the people around you nice when you're out on a date.
But what if like they are naturally nasty, like not nice person? Like we know a few people who are like that, you know. They are naturally just a fucked up person, you know.
Then they deserve to be
Single lah.
either single or be with another fucked up person.
Oh, okay. So two
So
fucked
they will
up
meet
people.
their match.
So hurricane and tsunami meet together lah.
Yeah.
Two natural
Then become
disasters.
whirlpool lah.
Damn. It's like a tornado meets a volcano.
But yeah, I think just be yourself. Look people in the eye when you talk.
Yes.
Like don't. I don't know. Some people, okay, like no offense, but some people have the shifty eyes. Then they
Yeah.
look everywhere else but the person's eye when they talk.
It's a bad habit
it's-
lah.
It's weird.
Right.
Like you know there's something off.
Yeah. Something fishy.
Yeah.
You know they are lying or they're like just.
They're hiding something.
Yeah. But I know some people who are naturally like that. Like they are scared to look you in the eye to talk to you.
Social anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, it's real, but yeah.
It's
Like I just find it off if you're on a date. Then when you talk to a person, then they're like,
Yeah. Or they keep looking down.
yeah.
Guys, don't look down when you're talking to the girls.
Yeah, especially the guys.
eyes
Like,
on the
look
eyes, not on the
on top. The eyes are on top.
on top. Yeah.
Just to remind you guys.
Yeah. In case you all lose your train of thoughts or something like that.
I think it has to do with social media nowadays also. Because when you see content on TikTok, right? When people create content on their phone, for example, they're not technically looking at the camera. So the eye level now is they are looking at themselves.
Yeah. They're looking at themselves.
Yeah, so it's that shift in eye level
Yeah.
where
Correct lah.
makes it not normal for people to No, like, it makes it more intense
Yeah, true.
when people look
And when they
look
are-
them in the eye.
When they are looking at their phones also, right? They are seeing people as a whole. They're not making like intense eye contact with them.
Yeah.
They are seeing them as a whole like body.
Yeah.
So when they start having a conversation in person, then they'll just like, I don't know where to see, I don't know where to stare. Yeah. If you're really scared to look them in the eye, right, just look at the middle of their forehead.
Yeah, or like shift from eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like every 30 seconds.
Or look at the
something.
middle, the bridge of their nose.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
it
The
looks-
problem with that is sometimes you get cross-eyed.
No, don't look at the bridge of your nose.
No. As in their nose, your eye will tend to.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another problem. lah. Or use shades like me.
You know he does something fishy.
Nah, fam.
You sure?
Yeah, actually, I do a lot of fishy things. But damn. See lah, stop calling me out on our own show, man.
Anyways.
Gee, but yeah.
Okay, next. What are some conversation starters or topics that help break the ice on the first date?
Oh, okay. This one, I got a good one, man. Alright, conversation starters, right? For guys, you gotta make it all about the girls. Everything just about them,
Yeah.
right? Let them do the talking, and you yourself will know whether they are the ones you want to be with. The more information you know about them, the better for you. At the same time, it's better for them because they will know that you are someone who listens. You're someone who lets them talk and let them feel that you're actually interested in them. Like the difference I realize between girls and guys is guys, we want to know a lot about the girls, so we always ask questions. And then they start talking, right? But if we keep talking about ourselves when they don't ask, it will just make it seem like we are some idiot, some cocky bastard, right? So you should always start off the date by asking everything about them. And once they eventually get tired or they think they've told enough, right? Then they will shift it. The girls will start shifting it, and then we're like, oh, so what about you? And then they start bringing out the first point that you brought up, like, oh, so what's your favorite color and stuff like that. And then they will start showing interest in you. If they don't show interest though,
and then that's when they won't ask. They won't even ask you
Exactly.
about your favorite color.
yeah. So if they don't even ask you questions back, then you know, okay, they are not interested.
Jinx.
Owe me a soda.
Yeah. So conversation starters, I feel, like you said, it's make it all about them. But you think about the main purpose. You're trying to get to know a person.
Yeah.
So technically, yes, make it about them. But also don't interrupt when someone is speaking. I think that's one of my
Pet peeves.
lesser pet peeves lah.
Right.
Like when I get interrupted, because my mind like goes on a train. Then if I get interrupted, the train just goes
haywire.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And I can't continue my train of thoughts. So always let the person speak first, and then you reply when it's appropriate lah. Like you should be able to know when it's appropriate to reply.
Yeah. I mean, that's how a conversation goes lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And also, make it a purposeful conversation starter. Like, okay lah, I mean, like, knowing their favorite color and all that is important lah, but don't go around asking like, so what's your favorite flower? Or what's your favorite, like...
That's good to start. But to continue on, I feel like things like family background. How are you with money, for example? How do you manage your time?
The important questions.
Those are the questions that may not affect you on like the first few dates. But after a while, if you see their time management is like off,
Yeah.
they're always late, or they're just spending money. Oh, you think it's cute at first, then after that, it'll be a problem for you.
Yeah.
And then family. Their family matters because when you marry a person, you're just not marrying that one person, but technically you're marrying
Into the family.
his or her family.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
you're going to see them for the rest of your life. So you must know what kind, not say problems lah. Like, are you able to accept their culture?
Right. So what's one important question you think they should ask in a first date?
The most important.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like just one most important one they must select somewhere in the conversation, but they have to know during the first date.
Okay, we promise not to talk about religion, but I think religion plays a major part for me.
That's true.
Yeah. Because it's less problems. To me, I'm a lazy person, so I'm thinking about this as a lazy person, so
Right.
I don't want any hassle.
Mm.
Yeah.
For me, the most important question they should ask, right, is actually towards the middle to the end of the date, right? They should ask the other party or each other what's the end goal that they are looking for in this relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that.
I realized that that question is something that a lot of couples don't ask. So one is looking for example, one is looking for a long-term relationship. And then one is looking for a short-term relationship. One wants to marry and settle down eventually. One doesn't want to marry and settle down. Or one just wants to hook up. And the other one thinks like, oh, this guy could be my boyfriend for a long time or girlfriend. And then, but they both never had this conversation. And so their feelings just manifest in their own ways.
Yeah.
And that's where a bad fallout just happens. Like, I know a lot of people who have a bad fallout with people that they just went out with in like 2-3 dates. And this type of bad fallout could be prevented if you just ask important questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess state your purpose. Like, but that should be stated when you're at like when you're trying to talk to them already.
The texting stage.
Yeah, the texting stage.
But the texting stage is not as serious as like asking in person. You know, like you said, like looking them in the eye and stuff like that.
Okay, you don't know their real intention.
Yeah.
But at least it's already put out. Like you can ask again.
Yeah. That's true. That's
but
true.
it's already out there, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Take notes, boys. Write down, please.
Alright, before we close off today, what dating tips would you give for people who are trying to date in this modern age?
You want to go first?
Haha. Tips.
One tip. Just a tip.
Just be yourself. Don't waste people's time. So that you won't waste your time and effort as well. Yeah.
Nice. My one tip I would give everyone is to always spend within your means during the dating phase. Right? Always spend within your means. If you cannot afford it, tell them straight up you cannot afford it. Or if you think you want to cover the whole bill, tell them straight up you want to cover the whole bill. If you cannot cover the whole bill, tell them straight up you cannot cover the whole bill. If you don't want to cover the bill, tell them straight up you don't want to cover the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like finance-wise, trust me, you don't want to blow it all on the first date. You don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be truthful.
Exactly.
All in all.
That's my final tip, man.
Short and sweet today.
Of course.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Very excited for this new segment.
Same.
We'll be conducting the interview soon, hopefully.
Very soon.
And of course, engaging the close friends we have who are still single and trying to find a Pringle to mingle with.
Damn. Must be a rapper.
Hey, yo.
Murder on the beat.
Anyways, Zach,
Yes.
what did the wise man say?
The wise man once said, if there's something you do not like about your life and you're doing nothing to change it, it means you're actively choosing it. Think about it.
Facts. Till next week.
Till next
Catch
week,
you guys again.
run your mouth.
Ciao.
Your mother.